happy Tuesday and happy National Fast Food Day. So if you are considering housing 3,000 calories worth of McDonald's, go for it. There's a holiday for everything. You might also notice a little something different about my appearance. I'll give you a second. The hair is now long enough for the middle part. Now, I know that I'm not exactly model quality, but I think that I look like a certain celebrity that you are also thinking of. So there was the show called Totally Obsessed, similar to, My Strange Addiction, where people eat pillows, or they have a sexual addiction to French fries. Except this was on in 2004. So imagine the quality of people in 2004 today. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to watch Michelle Ivy, who's obsessed with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the point where she tries to become them and embodies them and has like a really weird ritualistic, almost father-son, Holy Trinity thing going on with them. So let's just watch it.
For the last 14 years, 26-year-old Michelle Ivy has dedicated her life to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Now look, if you grew up with the Ninja Turtles, you know that they were a fun cartoon, they were a fun toy, they were, for ninjas, which is awesome, who were trained by an enlarged rat. What's not to love about that? It's when you take things just a step further, and you walk into a karate class and the guy's like, all right, we're going to start with lesson 1. What are you doing? Why are you putting on that hat? What is that? Oh, okay.
Michelangelo's my favorite turtle because he reminds me of myself.
Now, if you don't know, Michelangelo's the weird one.
These here are my heads. Yes, this is not my head. These are my heads. This right here is my new pride and joy, Michelangelo.
You know when somebody accidentally leaves a cardboard cutout of Harry Styles out and you walk into a room and you flick the light on, you're like, oh, fuck, and you think it's a person? Now imagine that, but with a replica head from the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle staring at you with teeth the size of a Pop-Tart. And tell me that does not fuel your nightmares.
Because Michelle works at a factory for minimum wage, she takes out bank loans to feed her Ninja Turtle obsession.
This head cost me $2,000.
I don't do too much adulting. I do pay my own bills, but I think you have to give a reason for the loan. So when she goes in and says things like, oh, I need a loan of $2,000, like, yeah, absolutely. She has to explain to them it's to buy a giant turtle costume.
The one thing I like now is that she has her own job, she's making her own money, and she can waste her own money on this stuff. Pardon my French.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. My biggest fear as a parent is not that my kid doesn't succeed or that my child gets bullied in school, because everybody needs a little bullying, you know what I mean? It's that my kid grows up to have an obsession with the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or dresses like a puppy every day, which I was going to do a video on, but it was kind of really hard to watch, and is essentially outcast from society, not really playing a role or contributing anything, instead just rolls around on her front lawn in a turtle costume.
I have been downright told by several people, just drop the turtles and get a real life. Yet, I have a life. One bacon pizza. Yes, that's bacon.
Why am I a little bit afraid?
Michelle lives on a strict Ninja Turtle diet. That means pizza every day, covered with bizarre toppings.
Okay, I am making us a BLT pizza.
Forget if you are a pineapple on pizza or not type of person. Now is the time to settle our differences and shame anybody who puts mayo on a slice of pizza. Look, I'm white. I love mayo on sandwiches. I think it's the best condiment for moistening a sandwich. It's disgusting, it's foul, and you deserve jail time if you do that.
Well, dudes, these are some moves that my master Splinter has taught me to protect myself from people like him.
Some people keep pets. I have a little sister.
That's kind of a dope shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very much into superheroes, and I would love to rock something like that.
But it didn't stop at the costume for Michelle. She even spent $5,000 on karate lessons, becoming a blue belt so she could fight like a ninja turtle.
What the hell is a blue belt? Ranking of karate belts. She only made it to the 3rd tier. What the fuck?
When the turtles entered my life, they taught me to be self-aware. They taught me to never hide behind any wall of who you really are, but to live your life as you want to.
She just stared into my soul. Oh, you thought that one was weird? Let me do you a favor and show you another one.
Something I invented called the pixie dance. I think I was about 8 when I told my dad, you know, I'd like to be a fairy. He probably wondered what kind of a child I was going to be. Look at me, I'm 50 years old and I'm still Peter Pan.
I would like to look like this when I'm 50. Honestly, he's in great shape. Maybe I should become obsessed with a cartoon or something. I should become obsessed with something like really physically fit. I should try and become a Dwayne The Rock Johnson lookalike. I already have the hair. It's going. I might as well shave it, get a huge Samoan tattoo, and gain, I don't know, 500 pounds of muscle. Dwayne, if you ever see this, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna be you. I'm gonna live as you.
Breakfast of champions. And Peter Pan.
Just looking like Peter Pan isn't enough for Randy. He models his regular diet after a parentless 6-year-old.
I eat a lot of never food. I eat a lot of junk food. I eat a lot of Hostess Twinkies. Yum.
How is he built like that if he eats junk food? All I do is drink water and try and eat healthy, and next thing you know, I look like a more toned version of Ellen DeGeneres. What the fuck?
Randy's not just Peter Pan at home, he's Peter Pan everywhere, even though that's caused him to lose a job and his 20-year marriage.
Whoa, Fred, you can't just drop a bomb like that. Yeah, he loves Peter Pan, loves dressing up, he runs around the yard. It also caused him to get a divorce. And he's never loved since. Well, besides Peter Pan. But other than that, he has not loved since.
What is your name?
They call me Peter Pan.
Is Peter Pan a woman or a guy?
It's a boy, Peter.
Oh, okay.
There's a boy's name.
Okay,
I know Peter Pan is a boy of fairy tales and fiction. You came in dressed like Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified, and I was confused about your gender. I apologize.
And just like the real Peter Pan, Randy is constantly on the lookout for his Tinkerbell.
Hello. Thank you. I'm not looking for all the girls in the world, just, a date now and then.
Women sometimes like to dress you up, but that's for like a fun couples party. You know, if you were Peter Pan and Tinkerbell one day a year on Halloween, that could work. Not all the time, honey. Not all the time. You will never get your dick wet if you're dressed like Peter Pan. All right, so I hope these videos made you feel better about yourself, because that's what I'm here to do, to make sure that you have all the confidence in the world, because no matter how bad you look or how bad of a day you're having, you're not these people. So, to each their own. But thank you for watching. Keep tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Okay.